Hi everyone, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to my channel, and to all of you new, hello and welcome. So, baby girl came home on Monday. It is late Wednesday night, so probably happy Thursday. And I want to get a details video done to show you all her details. Definitely wanted to do that. It is nighttime, so bear in mind this isn't, a daylight details video, but I have pretty good lighting in this room. Usually, it works. So, I'm going to get started here. So, this is Bindi. That's the name that I gave her to those of you that haven't met her yet. And Bindi is the Willow Awake by Claire Taylor Dolls, and she was painted by Jenny Lee of Weebabies Nursey. So here is the COA for the Willow Awake. Now, Bindi is one of Claire's silicone kits, versus those of you that have been with my channel, Oscar, which is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor Dolls, is one of Claire's addition dolls, which means like Oscar is fully completed by Claire. Very, very small addition. The silicone is a little bit different and features, and just a premium, I guess. Small, very small, limited number, that good stuff. I'm going to be doing a comparison video for you all. I definitely thought that would be fun. And Bindi is what is considered a silicone kit. She's a sculpt, but it's, just so to clarify for those of you. I know it's so confusing. So, Willow Awake silicone kit. And as you can see, this is what the blank silicone kit looks like. So aside from the prototypes that Claire did, which here is three examples of the Awake versions of the Willow that were completed by Claire and sold as the prototypes of the Willow Awake, folks could purchase the kit, the blank kit, and that was purchased by collectors that purchase the kits and then send the kits off to their favorite artists to have finished up, and artists could purchase them as well. So artists, some artists purchase them to complete themselves and then sell either, privately or via auction or however they sell. So Willow Awake, as you can see, it says sculpted by doll artist Claire Taylor, and she is number 18 of a limited edition of 30 kits worldwide. Willow Awake doll kit was reproduced in platinum silicone by Claire Taylor Dolls. So that is Willow Awake's COA. And then she has a certificate, one-handed, by Jenny Lee. And this is so beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is Jenny Lee's certificate of authenticity. So certificate of authenticity. This document certifies that the following is an original artwork: full body silicone baby Willow by Claire Taylor. The edition is Willow. The medium is soft platinum silicone Eco 20. Painted by Jenny Lee and sculpted by Claire Taylor. So I don't know if these certificates went out to the people that purchased, like if Claire produced this and then the whatever artist finished the kit would fill it in. That's a good question. All of you with Willows out there, let me know if you received one of these or if this was Jenny's, because of course I bought, as many of you know, my Bindi, I did not get her directly from Jenny. I got her from my dear friend Annie at Weebabies Nursey. All right, so let's get started taking a look at her. Right off the bat, I want to let you all know that, like, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite features about Bindi is, first off, on both hands, she can suck fingers. She can suck her thumb on, this would be her left hand. She can suck her thumb on her left hand or her fingers, or she could suck her fingers on her other hand quite well. Quite well. And I love how Jenny, I don't know if she purposely did this, but I would assume, you know, she just detailed her mouth so beautifully because she's got a little bit of almost like a rashiness going on up here on her upper lip, between her lip and her nose. Very, very typical of a child that is sucking their thumb a lot, and their fingers are always rubbing up on the top of their mouth there. So you often see the babies will, you know, be a little red there. So she did that, like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I just really, really love that feature that Jenny painted. And her mouth is so beautifully done. She's got a tongue in there. She doesn't have bottom gums. She has upper gums. And her tongue is just, oh, let's get in there. She's painted, oh, look at that tongue. So, so real in there. Very real tongue in there. Yes. And gorgeous eyes. She has beautiful blue eyes. Gosh, she's so stinking cute. Just, blue eyes, and then with this brown hair, I would say is like a medium brown. This is very similar to my own hair color. I mean, I dye my hair, so you'll never see me with my natural color. This is very similar to my own natural color. I looked a lot like her as a baby, as far as hair and eyes. And she is extremely soft and squishy. Different than Silicone, than the Edition babies, but I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that when I compare her and Oscar together. And then I've also had, I mean, Milo just left, so he was, Janica, one of the Edition babies, and I had a Caden, so I have several to compare it to as far as the Silicone, but definitely still very, very nice, beautiful, Silicone, very soft, and I mean, yeah, just absolutely. And Jenny's painting, certainly, I mean, the matting is phenomenal. It's like Claire's. I mean, her matting is absolutely, just beautiful. So anyway, another thing I noticed right off the bat was, look at how deep her ear canals are. Look how deep that goes. I've never seen a doll, vinyl or Silicone, that had such deep ear canals. And her ear, isn't that so freaky real? I mean, it's just, get a little mark in there. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I mean, it's like an ear, She's so real. So real. She's got pierced ears. She's got lots of beautiful mottling, which I love, kind of like in a blotchy, way, which I really, really, really love. She's light. She's not, she's not, obviously she's not dark-skinned at all, and obviously she's a Caucasian baby, but she's not all peaches and cream. She's more of like a pinky red, you know, which that I like. That I like a lot, and I love all the mottling and stuff on her. You can see on her legs, like, she is just absolutely beautifully painted. Look at that foot, and just so incredibly realistic. I'm gonna put you all up on the tripod so that I can show you all movement and more of her. And she's a big girl, but look at that. Oh my gosh. See, I love to look at all the angles of the dolls because, like, just look at how amazingly, you know, oh my gosh, how cute she is and how real she looks. You know, sometimes when we see the dolls and we're just looking dead on like this, and that's all we see, you tend to lose, you know, seeing the whole vision. I think that's where we miss things in Claire's sculpts in particular, because they're just so darn realistic, but, you know, they just don't come across on video and photos the same as they do in person, but I do my best to show you all. So she does not have a drink in wet. You can see all the mottling inside her arm there. She's just beautiful. She does not have a drink in wet. I had said in the box opening that she did, but she does not. Which is okay. Because I, you know, would have been adopting her anyway, so that's okay. Her tummy is, she doesn't have a squishy tummy, like the you know, kits don't have those extra bells and whistles that the edition babies do, but still extremely soft. I mean, you can look, it's, in all honesty, this feels almost more realistic in a sense than it too squishy. Because if you feel your stomach, you know, that's more like what it feels like. She does have elbow armatures, which I love and I feel I need. In this sculpt, I need. I got a question on Instagram, like, how did I feel about no armatures? She does have armatures. And Oscar, in fact, really doesn't have armatures because his were broke before I received him. So, you know, it's basically like having no armatures. So for me, like my personal taste, it just depends on the sculpt. For a larger sculpt like this, you know, that's in the super, super soft silicone, I really wanted the elbow armatures, which she does have, which definitely gives her arms some nice stability, you know, which that I'm happy about. As you can see, her legs are a little more, you know, don't have the same structure, and I'm all right with that. On the legs, that's okay. Like, you know, like if you just lay her like that, it kind of, you know, I mean, but still, I love how her legs dangle for my arm. She feels so incredibly real, and she's so poseable, and all of those features I love. So yeah, for me, it just kind of depends on the doll as to what features I would want. Now, the elbow armatures work very, very easy. And I can feel them. They're almost like, I want to say she almost has full armatures. Maybe Annie was mistaken about that too, because she had said she had a drink in wet. So maybe she got the two dolls mixed up. Well, I can feel that it stops here at the wrist and stops up here. So I guess maybe that's what's considered the elbow armatures, because full armatures go down all the way into the hand, and you can feel them end right there in the hand, and they go all the way up, and a lot of them go right across, and they are connected. So they're, you know, like you move one arm and the other one moves, they're kind of all fully connected. And this is definitely not. This is just in here like that. And I love this. I love that because her arms don't have that stiffness that the full armatures have in the dolls. So this, I think, is my overall preference, is whatever is considered the elbow armature. This type of armature, definitely my overall preference. I can tell you that, as far as, you know, but it's not always, you know, possible to get your exact, you know, preferences. You know, it's a lot of times you're buying the dolls on the second market, or they're already made, or the artist only offers certain features. Like, it's not so easy to just say this is, you know, my exact wants and necessarily get it. But I think if you're at least, like, we all have our make it's or break it's, and then if you have a few varieties of different ways that you'd be happy with a baby, because it's really all about the doll. It's all about the individual doll and your, you know, feelings towards that particular doll, to be honest, you know. You know, some don't have maybe all the exact features you would or wouldn't want, but on a whole, you just love the doll so much you don't care. Is very normal for that to happen. There's a lot of pink going on here. Oh my goodness. Let's take some of this pink out. I'm not a huge, I love pink, but I like just like more like a muted powder pink. And all right, so I'm gonna see if you can all see her. She's just so, see, she flew up top like that. See, like, that's obviously weird, whoa, but look at how cute, like, to get her like this for, like, photos, and, I mean, like, there's just endless photo possibilities, you know, with her. I don't want to take the onesie totally off. I'll do that another time because it's chilly, and I'm going to keep it on her for whatever I put on underneath her. Let me see if you all can see, yeah. I mean, you all can see most of her, to see her, you know, some of her movement. And she's very, I thought I was going to have a hard time picking her up, and I don't. So see, her arms have a little bit more structure. Her legs dangle a little more. She's definitely, oh, she's got so much fluid movement, which I absolutely love, 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 love. And her head is just, you know, heavy and really super, super, super wobbly. You gotta hold it, which I also love, 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 love. And whoopsies. And you get used to a doll as you go along in handling them. You know, I've only had her a couple days, so it takes a little bit before you're able to start handling any silicone doll, like, realistically, because you got to get used to the doll, because they're all different. That's the back of her. And I just love how, like, you know, you could put the leg up, like, she's so poseable. You can put, you know, both legs up, and you just got to get her feet in, you know, the correct position. But babies flop out like this. Like, they, you know, you see pictures of real babies, you know, within that first 6 months, they are very pliable. And, you know, she just moves so beautifully. She's got a beautiful back. She's got beautiful armpits. I mean, all of Claire's beautiful sculpting. She got a cute bum bum, very, very squishy. She's got a little more tush than Claire's babies that I've experienced so far, which I love. I always said Claire's dolls need a little more cheek. And she got a little more cheek. Still a pretty tiny, but a little more cheek. Oh, actually, I wanted to try on another diaper on her. So let's get her flipped back over. But like when I lifted her up in my arms, oh, that was the moment I was like, yes, oh my gosh, feel her. And for me, the way a baby feels, a doll feels, is really, really important. I know I changed Oscar uncovered, but he's a little bit of a, more of like a new born baby. I mean, he's a boy, not that that matters, but I mean, he's a little bit more of a newborn baby, and she's a bigger girl, so I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm just doing what's comfortable to me. I'm comfortable changing Oscar, and maybe I'll get comfortable completely changing her. YouTube has not disturbed me with any of videos that I posted showing, you know, changing the dolls, my full body silicone dolls. So, not to say that that can't change, but I was just so tired of like avoiding it and not being able to share the whole sculpts with you all. I just feel like there's a difference with a little girl, and that she's not so like tiny newborn. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I like this Imagine fit. This diaper actually, this came on Milo, and I switched it up. I sent him back home to Annie in a Grovia that I had, a really nice Grovia, because it was the best fit for Milo. And it didn't fit Oscar so well. So this one didn't fit Oscar so well either. But I just sent Annie with what fit Milo so nice. Because this was hanging off Milo's butt like so bad. Like it did not fit him right. This actually, look at that. Look at how that worked out. Because I really didn't have a doll that's fit. But it sure didn't fit Milo. So now it fits her. Look at that. Oh, this is my favorite fit. All right, Willow Mommies, the Imagine diaper. That's so far, my favorite fit that I have. Because the one she had was just a generic one like this. And I felt it was a little small. It wasn't too small necessarily per se, because she's kind of thin in here. You know, she's not huge, like she's very long, but she's not like a chubby huge baby. But to me it made her look really too small for the rest of her, and she needed a little chunk, and then that's not like too much. So I like this fit. We'll have to see like with clothes how it's gonna be. And I gotta get her in something warm because it is freezing cold. Upstate New York had snow yesterday and today. Like not a ton of it, but enough. It was snow. So anyway, that is Bindi. And oh gosh, I'm just craving every chance I get to pick her up. Man, I thought I was bad with Oscar, like, walking past and wanting to, like, pick him up. Oh, my gosh, she takes the cake. Absolutely takes the cake. And this video is getting long, so in another video, I'll talk more about, like, just how important it is to me, the way that a doll feels. And that's why I have done multiple videos on weighting your reborns, and why I say to you all, like, you can get a reborn weighted very, very well. That it's going to feel, of course, it's not silicone. It's not, you know, to the touch going to feel, but you can get a reborn baby feeling mighty nice, weighted correctly. So all you collectors out there, you can get any doll weighted really nice. You can get an Ashton Drake doll weighted really nice, a Paradise Galleries, really any doll that you can get into, you can weight to feel really, really nice. So there's tons of options out there, from the high end, sky is the limit budgets, to the, middle to the lower. I mean, it's just a hobby that can be enjoyed on so many levels, in my opinion. And a lot of that starts with, at least for me as a collector, with how a doll not only looks but feels. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video and seeing Bindi's little features, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you go now and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss another video. And to those of you that would like to support my channel and be a part of my exclusive live streams and content and other perks, check out my channel membership. It is only $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel it at any time. You must be 18 years or older, but for literally less than the price of 1 cup of coffee a month, come on in and check it out. And it's fun in there. I share a little bit more behind the scenes in my lives. So totally worth it. So hope to see many of you all in there and join up in the Pixie Squad. Bindi says, I hope to see everybody in the Pixie Squad. Yay! Bindi says, I'm part of the Pixie Squad. Yes, I am. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless.